Aven. Today we're reviewing a game called Aven Colony. I've never played it before. I'll tell you one thing, the price is right for this one. It's free on the Epic Games Store. So I'm going to factor that into this fucking review as to whether or not you should bother downloading it. So that's where we're at with this one. We're at, should you fucking bother downloading this even? Or is it something that is going to fucking waste your hard drive space? I'm here to defend your fucking hard drive space. It is 20% complete on the install. I just started it, so it should be done pretty soon. In other fucking news, I'm short all sorts of shit today with stocks. I am short PPSI. I'm also short AUTL. And I'm also short PETV. Those are the three stocks that I'm very nicely capped at no loss with them going down like a cheap whore. So all is well today. It's been a very fucking good day. I'm very pleased. And we'll see how far that stuff goes, but it won't do much, I don't think, in this stream. But let's take a look at this game, see what it's about, because I don't want to pause it. Fuck's sake. No, I don't want to pause it. Alright. Is there a... Can I go to the fucking store page? What a piece of shit. Can't fucking complain about Epic Mega Games. They release shit. Fuck, I mean, their stupid Apple lawsuit, but whatever, they lost. But aside from that, that doesn't fucking matter. Like, they just give me free games. So it's still free this very second. That is done on the 11th, so you can grab this thing. Let me see if I can quickly show the store page here. Or not. I can if I get out of the GameStop view.
Look at this. This is the most fucking diarrhea shit. This shit sells on the market. My fucking special dish. Look.
I cut that off. Alright, so there's my desktop. So this is the fucking premise of this Elon Musk kind of thing, except for Mars does not look like this. Build a new home for humanity in Aven Colony. Discover Aven Prime, an alien planet full of deserts, wetlands, light years from Earth. Make big, sprawling cities. Colonize an alien world. Meet a bunch of alien life forms. So, I'd never even heard of this fucking thing. I don't know. It's made by the same team that made Worms. So, if you're a fan of Worms, they apparently made a city building game. And we're gonna fucking see if it's similar to Worms. I hope the menus aren't similar to Worms, because the menu system in Worms sucks my nutsack. Alright, that's all I have to say. I actually like Worms, but the fucking interface on that goddamn game. So, who the fuck knows what this is really all about? I don't fucking know, but we're at 41% now since I last mentioned what fucking percent we're at. So we should be able to come into there pretty soon. Let's get back here. And we just gotta fucking wait at this point, looks like. So if you got anything to say, now's the fucking time to say it. I got nothing else to do but look at the chat until this motherfucking thing installs. Then we're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at this game and see what it's all about. See if you too should download it from the motherfucking Epic Games Store. These fucking stocks are going up back to where they were. It's not what we need. We do not need that, but it could happen. If it does, I still win. I need some fucking tank action going on here. Wait, did I just read that right, Trinio? You want a doctor's note to go back to work. Did you get COVID? You must have gotten COVID. That's the only way that they wouldn't let you go back to work. Did they test your temperature and shit before you go to work? What the fuck's the deal with that? I've never heard of needing a doctor's note to go to work. I've only heard of needing a doctor's note to get the fuck out of work. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, I hope you can get your job back. I hope that you didn't do anything to hurt who you worked for and you just like basically had to leave. 'Cause that could be fucking detrimental right there to the progress going on. But anyway, what can you do? I hope the doctor will hook you up. Did they say they needed a doctor's note from you? Is that what they said? It's an odd request. Well, that's good. I mean, financially. I knew you wouldn't hurt anyone physically. They wouldn't let you come back if you did that. But, like, if you left some motherfucker hanging or whatever, that's good. Well, they'll probably let you back, but if you can get a doctor's note to accelerate that, you should probably make an appointment. If you're like me and you don't even have a primary care provider set up properly, then that could be a waiting game. But now they're not going to let you back now that you've gotten your time unless you have a doctor's note. Well, get the fucking doctor's note. I'm sure they'll hook you up. Now, one thing I do is I work for a charity for free. I donate my time every Saturday morning, about 4 hours a morning, to a free clinic here in my local area that will serve people like you, Trinio, whether they have a job or not, as long as they meet a certain income threshold. So uh, you may want to look around your area for a provider that does not charge. They are pretty common. You can always look for nonprofits in your area, and you'll probably find them show up in there. There are actually 3 different entities that do that here in my area, but the only one that's any good is the one that's not run by churches. But honestly, you shouldn't give a shit. You should just get yourself into whatever you can get into. But if you have the choice, get one that's not backed by Christianity. They're just going to shove that shit down your throat. And what's up, bitch? We're almost ready to launch this hoe. It is 94% complete, and we're going to roll into this. Fucking sight unseen. It's a free game on the Epic Game Store. So we are very close. I should actually saddle up pretty soon here. Nonprofits, yeah. So, like, nonprofits are charitable organizations that you can see all of them. There'll be food banks and fucking, like, Girls Inc. and places that, like, don't have to pay taxes, essentially. And there'll be a bunch of churches, too. Don't go to a church. But in that list in your area, you're going to probably find some medical facilities that run as a nonprofit. You could probably get into one of those and get a primary care provider for nothing. I mean, if you lived where I live, we would serve you, absolutely, without a doubt. And we'd get you primary care, we'd get your notes and shit in order, and you would be taken care of. And you would be able to get seen from Monday to Thursday in the week whenever you needed to be seen. So that fucking situation is here. In your area, there's probably something, and even if you have to drive a little bit, be sure that they serve out of county residents or whatever, but it'd be worth your time to do that, because the last thing you want is to be without insurance and have some bullshit happen to you. So what happened to me was I got fucking bitten by a brown recluse spider when I was around your age, and I didn't have insurance, and I was working, and I still have the fucking scar from that piece of shit spider. If I can get it to focus on my fucking arm. You can barely see it in this stupid camera. It's right there. It's that white spot. It's actually a very big scar. There. You can see it's shining kind of in the corner there. But that was horrific. And at the time when it was treated, that fucking hole in my arm was the size of a fucking teaspoon. And I did not expect a medical situation of that fucking magnitude coming my way. And I had to pay cash. Out of pocket, I paid cash to get surgery on that shit. And it fucked me. So I wish I had the foresight to get primary care established, and I wish I had the foresight to deal with the fact that I wasn't making any money. Because even in the Denton area, you can get services like that. But I just wasn't prepared, and when emergencies happen, you go to the fucking emergency room. So it's yeah, you should probably deal with your battery too. I would deal with your battery before you even deal with your work situation, since you've got time off now. But you gotta fucking, get your priorities in order and get your life straight as soon as possible. That, like, you should not be wasting waking hours, not dealing with that shit. Because the more you do that, future you is gonna be like, thank God, fucking past me did all that shit, because now I'm fucking hooked up. That's what I feel about past me. I even want to thank past me this morning for shorting all these stocks because they did good. They did real good. Now wait a second. If you get hurt, you're going to get workers' compensation unless you're not working in the United States comp. So you'll probably be all right if you get hurt. I hope you don't get hurt too. But if you're hurt on the job, you're going to get compensated for that. So at least you got. All right, this thing is fucking ready. I'm just fucking droning on. Time to launch this shit and see what's going on. We will soon see the motherfucking mothership. All right, so this is. I want to see if this game will hook in. So I can do it like this if we have to, but I'm not hearing any sound either, which is a little bit disturbing. But oh, I hear it. I hear sound. There it is. Well, the graphics look all right so far. I mean, the intro is pretty solid. All right, I'm gonna do some things to see if this will hook into OBS. That's a point forward if it can. So I'm gonna go to PC gaming.
Look
There's
at
some shrimp
this.
shit
This
for
is
you
the
while
most.
I do this.
This is the most
And
fucking
I'm gonna go
diary
ahead
shit.
and
This shit sells on the market.
see if I can
My
get this game
fucking
captured
special
in
dish.
the way it's supposed
Look
to
at
be.
this
That'll
shit.
be a better.
This is the
for you.
most fucking diary shit.
Oh yeah, this thing is pro. It goes right in. So +1 for it right there. Now I guarantee as an RTS this is not going to have controller support, and that's good on it because you really shouldn't. You shouldn't fucking have controller support for that. Let's go right into the campaign.
Welcome to the Aven expedition.
All right, we
As
don't
the
want to
governor
train.
of humanity's first
Our
colony
mission is to
outside
grow
the
Vinar
solar
into a
system,
colony that can
it's
support
no
hundreds of
exaggeration
citizens.
to
Let's
say
go.
that the future of
Difficulty is
human
gonna be
civilization
normal.
is in your hands.
Select a perk.
We've been in orbit for 300 hours since reaching Aven Prime, so no doubt you've had plenty of time to review the mission briefing. You'll be touching down on
Colony
Vinar,
boosts are
which
good.
is the closest
I want
thing
something that lets
Aven
me
Prime has to
build a
planet
lot.
Earth. There's a great deal of plant
This is
life
farmer.
here, but don't be fooled. The atmosphere is primarily carbon dioxide, so we'll need to keep the colony hermetically
Yeah,
sealed.
let's go with the farming. I mean, if I was on an alien planet, I would want to eat and breathe. Those would be the things I'd want to do. Oh, this looks nice. I don't know what this shit on the bottom of the screen is. Like, oh, that's what that shit on the bottom of the screen. It fucking answered my question for me. How about that? So, real nice frame rate. Pretty crispy looking graphics. This is coming from the fucking same people that bring us Worms. But what do we got here? We got tunnels and construction drone hubs and solar panels and solar modules and what the fuck is this thing? The Prometheus lander. This is, I guess, what landed on the planet. Good thing it wasn't the fucking lander I built in fucking Kerbal. They would have fucking died. But anyway, let's have a look at this fucking game. Again, it's gonna get a really softball review because it was fucking free and it still is. So if you think this game is something you want to play, it's not gonna cost you dick to download this from the Epic Game Store. So let's get electricity going. Do we have electricity going already? Hold on, just let me look again. Solar panel, we do have electricity. So we've got one electricity already. Construction drones, let's get one of those. So we got construction drones. What do I do here to do that? Shut down, repair, upgrade, recycle. These are the people working in there apparently. And that's how far things... So I think what this does is in this range I'm allowed to build. I think that's how that works. It's a very nice little radius they've got going on there. It's pretty nice to look at. So let's see here. What do I want? Defense buildings. Yes, please. Alright, what do we got? Let's get some fucking turrets going. I don't know if you have to attach things or not. I'm flying by the seat of my ass here. But I definitely want to surround the core of this with fucking weaponry. Yes. Get yourself a note, get yourself a battery charge, and honestly, don't put it off. Like go now. I'll be here when you get back, don't worry. You can always watch the fucking VOD. Unlike me, because I can't watch your VODs, because they don't exist. It's okay. I mean, I don't need to watch your fucking Twitch, it's fine. I'm just saying, I can't do that. So I have no idea what kind of content you provide. I have tried. Alright, let's see. Get more fucking defense, right? That's what we're doing. Let's get another one. And let's get one on each side. Can I do multiples? I sure can. Let's build more power consumption, and then let's get food immediately. Let's go with a geothermal generator right here. And do I need to connect that with power cords? It's like, well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see. That construction drone's going at it. But we are not fucking friendly, I'll tell you that. This is a hostile occupation of this fucking planet. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, so they show points of interest. The map is fucking enormous. This looks nice. I mean, I'm not really jonesing for an RTS colonization game, but it's nice looking. For free. Fucking A. Right? Alright, well, I will watch your VODs, because the last time I looked, there was only one clip of you getting into a garbage can. And don't fucking think that I'm putting you down for that. I've gotten into a garbage can 1,000 times, like Oscar the motherfucking Grouch. But, that's all I've ever seen of you. So, I will definitely have a look at that. Tonight. When I actually have some fucking time. Alright, so in this power thing, is there anything, there's wind turbine, there's nothing about wires. Is there any residential structures, is there any power lines here or anything? Alright, I guess outpost gives you colonists, habitat gives you colonists. What about fucking food? Resource management structures. Mini storage depot tier 1. I don't think I'm even collecting resources. Drone management, construction drone hub, tier 2, police drone hub. Oh, we have crime? There's crime? I want to support fucking mob rule. What the fuck is this? No workers. Okay, so I need a tunnel out there or something, I think. Is it a tunnel? Yeah. Ah! Transmission of good electricity and water here. So let's just continue the tunnel right along. We'll be able to get workers over there. Where do I get food? There we go. This is what I want. I want fucking farms as far as the motherfucking eye can see. And greenhouse too. So they need strawberries. It's not good enough for them to just have fucking wheat. They need to have shit that's out of season. Yoroshku, you motherfucker. This right here, Donald J. Trump XX, is Aven Colony or something like that. It is free on the Epic Store, so this is fucking free. It's free right now. You can fucking download it right this fucking second. And it costs you nothing, which is why I'm gonna really give a pass to this thing. As far as whether or not it's good or not. Farm tier 2. Oh, we got tier 2 farms for some reason now. I don't fucking know why, but we do. Probably spending some sort of money that I shouldn't be spending on all this shit, but I figure we need food. Plus we've got bonuses for food, so it's even better to just make sure that these motherfuckers just get fed. I like how everything is fucking irrigated, all ready to go. This thing has workers. Look at all these fucking people. They all have names. I wonder if you can get your name in the game. You could be one of these putts. You can't see them though. Like, I don't see these putts walking around. Oh, I do! You could even see these fucking putts walking around the motherfucker. That's the extra mile right there. Look at these fucking bitches going to work. And see these missing things? I'll bet when they get there, it's gonna fucking pop these motherfuckers in there. These guys just left. When this guy goes in, if we see a fucking bitch get in there. Okay, 2 people went in there. I don't see anybody working yet. Maybe they just don't. Maybe they don't simulate it to that level. People are leaving more than they're coming in there. These workers have unhappiness. You can hear them down there. All he wants to do. What the fuck is this thing? Oxygen. There's no oxygen out here. How the fuck are these plants growing? In the open air, I guess it's all CO2. In the motherfucker. What? Why aren't these plants fucking making the fucking atmosphere habitable? God damn, these farms are going everywhere. These ones aren't even connected to anything. I feel like I need to put a fucking farm here to connect that shit. Alright, what else we got here? We need another cannon, for sure. We aren't defending the power plant. There we go. So far we've encountered jack shit. We need fucking ships and vehicles. Now, we have run out of money. That's what it looks like here. Wait, hold on. Food here, water here, storage here. There's our money. Build iron and copper mines to extract nanites. Looks like we've kind of fucked that up a little bit. We may be fucked. We may just have to survive. And we're running out of water too. Iron and copper mines. Mining and processing structures. Yep. We got +0 nanites. So we're really quite fucked here. There's nothing to sustain us. They don't start you. That fucking pink towel thing, that would have fucking traumatized me back in the day, but I just did not give a shit. But there was nothing on under that fucking towel. I had a coat on too. That was fucking weird. They took 20 motherfucking minutes to get out of the locker room. But boy, things have changed, because I did not give a shit. I really didn't. And that's when you know that things really do get better. When you experience something like that, and it just does not faze the shit out of you. And there were a lot of people giving me the motherfucking eye, like, what are you, some fucking kind of pedophile? And I got the eye. The pedophile eye. from like tons of fucking children and adults. And I did not give a shit. Well, apparently, Yuna took her first shower ever in her life. And that's why it took so long. But they had my motherfucking clothes. It sucked. But there was two options, really, in that situation. Either I put the towel on and get the coat on and go out there, or I could have just stood around fucking naked in there the whole time. And I doubt, honestly, anyone would have reacted like they did. If I was just sitting there with my nutsack hanging out, they would just turn the other way because no one wants to fucking look at that. But I'd have been fucking cold because it was cold as fuck in there. So I went. In short, what happened was I was on my way back to the fucking locker room from Yuna going swimming. We went swimming with Yuna in an indoor pool. And then there's this separate area where it's outside and it's super fucking cold. You have to walk from the outdoor or the indoor pool outside where it's fucking cold as fuck into the locker room, which is also cold as fuck, but not as cold as outside. And Yuna had this towel on. It's this pink towel with a fucking cat on it. It's all fluffy and it's got a big... It's the most fucking ridiculous looking towel I've ever seen. I would have never purchased it, but it got purchased without my fucking... without my input. And she couldn't keep the towel on outside. She couldn't walk. She was tripping over herself and shit. And Kyle had the bag, which had my clothes and her clothes and Yuna's clothes in it. And then I got the towel from her so she could keep walking because she was tripping over that shit. So I took the towel, I took the pool toys, and then she fucking walked into the motherfucking, into the facility. And then they ran, because they were so cold, into the locker room with the bag and forgot about the fact that my fucking clothes were in there. So I went into the other room and I realized those fucking clothes were gone. But I figured, alright, well, I'll take a fucking shower. I'll fucking take my time about it. And by the time I get out there, I'll be able to grab my clothes. It'll be fine. But that was not the fucking case. The whole fucking swim team came into the motherfucking... I'm talking about the high school swim team over there. Now, I'm not gaining nanites, so I'm gonna die. That's really, like, they need a solution for this. Oh, in event of an emergency, the commissioner may decide to allow me to get nanites. Well, I want fucking nanites now! I fucked up. I need the light to be turned on. This is fucking stupid. My fucking green screen is not handling this shit. So anyway, I ended up putting my coat on, which I had with me. Goddamn stupid fucking camera. There we go. I ended up putting my coat on, and then that towel, because I was fucking cold, and I waited out there, and I kept waiting and waiting, and then Bite Binge, the dumbass that he is like, why didn't you just fucking leave? Like, why didn't I just fucking go out of the building with only a motherfucking towel on to fucking cover myself? That shit, you can't just fucking walk around in public with only a towel on. I already looked fucking bad enough at the door of the fucking men's locker room with these motherfucking high schoolers coming in and out of the motherfucker. I'm not going out into the motherfucking facility where there are like regular adults and gym people and all other kinds of motherfuckers everywhere. And I couldn't go back to the car because then Yuna and Kyle would have been sitting there waiting for me. And it's not like I had a phone. I had a towel and a motherfucking jacket. That's all I had. The phone was in the bag too. Everything was in the fucking bag. So, yeah, Bite Binge had the best response to that shit, which is, why didn't you fuck yourself over even more than you were fucked over originally? That's what he wanted to do. But unfortunately, that didn't happen to him, because that would have been hilarious if he would have actually gone out there with only a towel on and left his fucking family there. That sounds like the Bite Binge thing to do. Well, this is fucking... Oh, these buildings aren't connected. So they're not even doing anything. I have one nanite. Well, I think we need to restart this. I've got 15 minutes. Load game. Autosave. 1235. That's too far back. I'm already fucked at that point. So we're gonna try that again. Because obviously you guys don't want to wait to see that I don't get nanites, and nothing was happening. So that's a strike against this game, but again, the thing is free. So we really can't.
As the humanity's first colony outside the solar system, it's no exaggeration.
My bare feet were touching the floor. So that was happening. It was very awkward, but luckily, again, I'm an adult and I don't give a fuck what other people think about me. And that is so empowering. And that's the fucking message that I was trying to fucking convey during that fucking story, was that there's a lesson to be learned to that. If I can handle that kind of shit now, and it really doesn't faze me because I really don't give a fuck, it shouldn't faze you at any point in your life, really. I can't even justify how I would have felt before, but I would have definitely felt differently had that happened to me at a different time in my life. But you shouldn't. You shouldn't give a shit if something like that happens. Oh, I fucking carry my own motherfucking bag to that pool now. We have already changed. I do care enough to fucking learn from my inconveniences. I'm not fucking stupid. Like, there's corrective action in place for that shit. I am never again sharing the bag. That is not happening. We go to that pool like twice a week, so it's been a policy change. So the first thing we need is a mining and processing structure. Where the fuck does this even go? Must build on there's a mineral deposit. That's what we need. There's another one over here. We're gonna make sure that we get all the resources that we need down here this time. We're not gonna fuck it up. So we want a geothermal power plant. We can do that after the nanites get constructed. We need a tunnel to this mining structure. That's first things first. We need to make sure that whatever we actually do, that we do it in a way that it's gonna work. I still want defenses, but after we get these fucking resources. I obviously got that shit out of order. It's been a while since I've played an RTS. Actually, not that long. It was Age of Empires 4, which I still need to play some more because I have not even fully evaluated that. Yeah, it's great not giving a fuck, isn't it? It really is. There is nothing, honestly, more liberating, and nothing that's more confidence building, and nothing that's actually going to give you more success in your life than not giving a fuck about what other people think about you. Actually, there is one thing that'll give you more success, and that is realizing that the amount of good you do for others is going to come back to you at a greater quantity than the amount you've given. That's the other thing. If you realize those two things about life, one, that you don't have to give a fuck about what anybody else thinks about you, because that's irrelevant, and you do more good for people when you can, then you're going to be set. You won't have any trouble. That's the fucking key, honestly, to fucking success. Speaking of success, how are we doing here? Oh shit! These fucking things are great. They're great. I've made more than 1K today. That's great. I love it when I make more than 1,000. That's the key, also, is to figure out how to exploit the corrupt systems in the world for your benefit. Alright, we got fucking nanites. They're coming in. Oh wait, no they're not. Why are there no fucking nanites coming in? Oh, I need a nanite processor. See, I'm glad I fucking looked at that, because otherwise I'd have been fucked over building farms or some other shit. Alright, where processors? Resource management. Where the fuck? Mining and processing structures. There we go. Mine, tier 2. I should have put a fucking tier 2 mine on that motherfucker. Can I do that on top of this? No, of course not. Laser mine. It destroys them. Yeah, fuck that. I don't want that. Nanite processor. Put you right there. MRDRK. Yeah, I'm freestyling. I don't ever fucking follow the rules. In fact, part of when I review a fucking game or do anything like that, I will give the game points if it does not require me to follow a bunch of prompts and shit. If it allows me to do what I want to do, the game is a better game. And it seems like this game doesn't have any issue with me just building and doing what I want to do here. It's not sitting there obnoxiously notifying me over again. I want that fish. I want it dead. That fish is the size of like 20 people. Keep in mind, people are this big. So that fish could fucking eat a bitch pretty quick. Alright, now I'm gaining fucking nanites. So that's great. Let's get food on the table here. What does this greenhouse do? 8 power, 20 nanites. Grows them in winter. Get that fucking thing in play. And then this farm does not work in the winter. Just do that right now. Then we need to get that power plant up. Wait, we need water. This water is going down. Now the food will take care of that. Water's going down. So we need whatever the fuck you need to do to get water. Laser mine, laser mine, nanite processor. Okay, that's not. Water extraction structures. Fuck this fish. I'm gonna fucking destroy his environment. Atmospheric condenser. Water pump. From underground. Water treatment plant. Recycle used water. Okay, that's what that is. It just recycles sewage. It only pumps when the water per citizen is too low. Extracts quantities from the Let's just get one of each of these things, because I can't fucking decide which one the right one is to do. And it shows the amount of water in any given square, it looks like. Alright, so water is taken care of. We got food going in the plus. Nanites. Is it gone? Is this over with? Insufficient power. So we need to definitely get that fucking power plant rolling. Let's do that. For a free game, though. I mean, it's fucking free. This is like... It's a fucking game. You can just play it. It doesn't even cost you anything. What kind of fucking time are we living in? Where you can make fuck all and still just play free games. That Epic Store, they give you a game every fucking week. They may file frivolous lawsuits, but I do not give a shit. Shipe.
Hello, Governor. I wanted to remind you that the mission objectives from my team are here only to guide you. While several of these objectives are necessary in order to complete your mission, your first priority should be the safety of your colony.
See, even she's like fucking giving me props for not giving a shit about the mission.
And I urge you to take your time and put your colony...
Yeah, I work from home, man. Yeah, they permanently allow me to work from home now. All of the companies I work for do. It's pretty dope. And I'm on my lunch break, and that'll end in 15 minutes, unfortunately. So I've got to fucking head back to the grind. I'm in a number of lines of work, but to put it generally, I build and reverse engineer databases and program data processing for databases, and then build web front ends for databases for user entry and build business applications. That's what I do. And can't tell you where, but I can tell you what. That's what it is. And I also trade stock, and I make more money trading stock than I do at those jobs. But I don't do badly at those jobs at all. And today I gotta look at this stock again. It's actually kicked me out of the fucking ticker monitor. I've got caps on this though, so it doesn't matter. But today, I am up. Here comes that. Oh god, no, I wouldn't do that. If they ever made me come back to the office, I'd just have to only stream on the weekends. Or when Una fell asleep. Alright, so it looks like I hit my cap actually on... That's too bad. On AUTL. So it looks like I made like $500 on that. And I'm still rolling though with PETB. I've got that shorted. And I'm also still rolling with PPSI, which is at 628 right now. What did I buy that? Or what did I sell that at? Hold on. PPSI. $740. So doing very well, but only 2 of them are still rolling. So I put caps on there so that I can absolutely guarantee that I'm going to get something. And sometimes they flux back up and I don't get any more. That's just the way it works. But I do that because I'm sitting here playing this fucking game and I can't sit there and look at those fucking stocks all the time. So it went ahead and protected me out there and executed on my behalf, which is what I like to do. So I can't work and trade with all my attention. That's not going to happen. Why is my mouse dead? What the fuck happened? This is the other mouse. Come on, stupid mouse. What the fuck? I'm not even able to stop the stream if the motherfucking mouse isn't gonna work. Oh my god. Can you see it? You can see the mouse on the motherfucking screen. It's just not fucking going. Hey! That's great. You got any questions, Eel? I know more about SQL than you could possibly imagine. I can literally do fucking anything in SQL. And I can't move my fucking mouse. That's one thing I can't do. Oh, it moved. It moved. No, it didn't. I thought it moved. That was a fucking illusion. Why the fuck? Alright, I'm shutting it off. Turning it on. I don't know what SDL is. SQL is a guaranteed fucking salary for you. There's so many people who need data management and reverse engineering. It's not even funny. Like, I get fucking propositioned all the time, and I work too much. I cannot fucking do any more work. So it's a very lucrative and required skill, and it's in demand right now for people to be able to manage data, and it's especially in demand in the medical industry. It's especially in demand in quality control. It's especially in demand for companies that are mid to large cap that are trying to manage production in a factory environment. So you would really... I got my mouse back. Son of a bitch. Alright. So we're still losing water now. It's winter now. Did the water freeze? What the fuck happened to my goddamn water? I had several of these fucking water places. Pump 16. Yeah, pump more. Fucking Christ. I guess it only turns on when you need it. That's stupid as hell. And this food? Barley. That's what I would be growing. So I approve of that. For sure. That winter came quick. That didn't fuck around. Oh, you can choose what you're making. Well, barley is what we're making. Everybody's getting drunk in this bitch. That is almost part of a loop, Trinio, but it also... You didn't initialize your variable, X, so you fucking failed. for not initializing X. It's the fucking thing I gotta say. Okay. So, let's go to Eel Shepherd's fucking... God damn it. A bit of Eel Shepherd's fucking homework here for a second. Because why the fuck not? Alright. So you've got a customer code, so you want to do select from select star from database name left join other database name on customer code customer underscore code. Luckily, tense doesn't mean shit in SQL unless you collate Latin, in which case then you've got text. No, I can solve it for sure. And the corresponding customer balance. So I'll get to that part. On customer code equals customer code. But hold on, we got to do a little bit more. We're going to put some as's in here to make this work, because otherwise it won't work. Because you've got ambiguous column names here, so you have to do this horse shit. And that's not dbone, it's db1, but it looks like dbone, and that makes it even better. And db2. All right, so this is the first part of what you want to do. That gets you both tables joined together. Then what you want to do instead of having star there, so where there is star, what you need to do is you need to get the balance. And there's a number of ways depending on how you might need an order by statement, and then you might also need to create a custom column or something. If it's a running balance, I don't know what you're doing, or if it's just a subtraction. If it's simple subtraction, you can just do sum of whatever it is, and then negative whatever the other one is. It depends on really what it is. It's not a SQL stream. It just became a I'm going to help Eel Shepherd do his homework. And Stack Overflow is your friend when it comes to this shit. But I would have to see what kind of requirements it is for the balance, because balances are interesting. In SQL, you can absolutely make a running balance. That's totally doable. But you can also make a single line item balance by just subtracting one column from another. And you'd probably want to create a motherfucking column there to do that. You'd probably want to make a new column, and then you could either make that a calculated column that just does the subtraction for you every time, or you could do it with a query. It's a tiny bit of SQL stream, but in reality, alright, we're back. The winter is the reason that shit went south so bad, and our water's really not going too badly either, so now it's time for defense. But nothing's attacked me. I'm wondering though if I can attack that fish. So, can I attack ground? I'm wondering all of these things. We're gonna watch some. I'm gonna blow ourselves up at the end of this. But as far as this review is concerned, I'm gonna have to say this is good. If the price is $0, it's good. I'm happy I fucking played this. It's pleasure to look at. It's very easy on the eyes. sound seems good. The music's not annoying. It's more easy to interface with than any other game that Team 17 has ever made. So they finally got a menu designer that does not fucking suck donkey balls. And sequel is awesome, man. What you need to do is just somehow get yourself fucking credentialed so that you have just the minimum 2 years of education, and then you could take that sequel and make fucking as much money as you want with it, honestly. It's just people hesitate to hire rogue programmers these days. But you could also fucking suck someone's dick and get a job doing it if you're actually able to do it. And that's another option. I just prefer the route of going to a couple years of school to avoid the dick sucking, because it really is inconvenient having to do that. If you live in LA, you're going to have to suck the dick whether you have an education or not. So there's exceptions to every concept that I fucking talk about. Nothing is set in stone. Where are all the people? Lazy motherfuckers. They're not. There he is. There's one. Get to work. Piece of shit. Alright, so let's see if this thing can attack ground. Repair, shut down. Can I hold down control? It highlights all type. Alt, no. Can you fire? Can you do anything for me? We can't attack our own shit. That's a strike. Even fucking Warcraft fucking 1 let you attack your own shit. So did Command and Conquer. Total Annihilation let you attack the ground and other shit. Alright, we need to build the spaceship factory if we can fucking get... Ah, there's no time left. Immigration Center. What is this? Ain't America, that's for sure. I've got a fucking wall for immigration. That's what these fucking turrets are for. That's the fucking immigration center right here. But anyway, whatever. Yeah, I like C++ better than C. I'm a very big fan of object-oriented programming and library sharing and all of the beautiful things that come with object-oriented programming. Like, I couldn't do shit if I had to program it all myself. I mean, I could, but it would look like shit. It'd be a stupid text thing. It would take me fucking weeks to fucking create a window if I was doing it without libraries and APIs and things like that. Like, the fact that programming is just humanity building on itself, up and up and up, and we never go down, and we just use the work of others to continue to fucking be like in Fortnite, where you just build shit until you're up in the goddamn sky and you get shot down like a fucking hoe. That's pretty much what it's like, programming. Anyway, it's fucking 1. I didn't get to blow anything up. I feel fucking bad, but not really too bad. Anyway, you motherfuckers have a good day. This game is good. It is worth your time to stick it on your hard drive if you have the itch to play an RTS you haven't played before. It's clearly a lot of effort was put into making this, and it probably didn't sell as well as they expected, but it got good reviews, so they stuck it on the motherfucking Epic Store, and they're probably making a sequel or an add-on for it that they want to sell you. So get yourself this game if you fucking liked it. If you didn't, or if you think it'd be a fucking bore, then don't do that. But I say it's fucking worth the time. Alright, peace, you motherfucking bitch.